Deirdre. I am a retired psychiatric nurse. We're down now in the beautiful countryside, Kilclief Beach. I'm here to participate in cold water swimming with a group of other ladies. One of the girls that I used to work with put a post up last year saying she was interested in cold water swimming and would anybody like to join her, and I said that I would, not thinking that she would get in contact with me. Within a month she did, and initially 6 of us went out swimming, and that number has grown now to about 30. This beach is very calm, quiet and safe. We have had no issues or problems in it since we've started swimming, and we swim here twice a week. One Friday about 3:30 we would have swum in Rosglass, and we haven't gone there since. Every Friday 3:30 we would have went to Rosglass, and this particular day 5 of us went, and there's large waves. It's like a child in a sweetie shop. You're like back in your childhood, so we were like jumping the waves and having a really good time. One of the other girls would keep an eye on the time, so she sort of shouted time up. Myself and another girl were a bit further out than the other 3. Anne turned around and seen we were in distress, and she advised the other 2 to go in, and she made her way towards us. When she shouted time up, come on in, I turned to go in, and my 2 shins were like hitting a brick wall. I couldn't move. I just couldn't move. I wasn't making any headway, and I started to panic a wee bit. And I didn't really realise what to do in a situation like that, but Anne's well read. I know now, instead of trying to battle your way straight through it, it's best to go sideways. So she came out and met myself and the other girl, and we held hands, and together we slowly but surely made our way back into the beach. We would meet here 3 times a week. Fridays, most Fridays, sometimes not. Wednesday, Friday and a Sunday morning. Well, at the minute we just enjoy Kilclief. I have a house in Donegal up in Burtonport, and we have gone up there one weekend and swam, so we hope to do that again.
Anne Phillips. I'm originally from Kilclief, and this is where we're sitting at the minute, looking over Strangford Bay over to Portaferry and the Isle of Man, known as Ben Derg locally. I grew up here as a young nipper, so I'm originally from here. This was my playground when I was growing up. Clean, safe, the community's welcoming. I look after my brother, and one day I always come down to the beach once I finished with him, take the dog for a walk, and I was sitting on the beach one day in the winter time and seen these 3 young fellas running into the tide, and I said to myself, I would love to do that. And all my friend says, we'll do it with you, Anne. So we started in March 21, and we come here 3 times a week, spring, summer, autumn, winter. We do moonlit swims and morning swims. Well, I'm a senior mental health practitioner working in primary care, and I would use cold water therapy as part of my interventions with people suffering from depression, anxiety and stress. We have 2 swim groups going now in the GP surgery that I'm working in. Our group here is called the Happy Mermaids. There's people in the group that maybe suffer from stress or anxiety, and they have found great benefit in it. The benefits of it, when you introduce cold water therapy, cold water shock gets us used to the symptoms of anxiety and depression and stress, so the body is getting acclimatised to those symptoms. We are able to deal with stress better in everyday life.